Yo! Okay, Billie Eilish won a Grammy and decided that wasn't enough attention, so she turned the speech into a political TED Talk nobody asked for. She gets on stage, thanks the Academy, and then drops the line, "No one is illegal on stolen land."
Thank you so much. I can't believe this. Everyone else in this category are so amazing. I love you so much. I feel so honored every time I get to be in this room. And as grateful as I feel, I honestly don't feel like I need to say anything, but that no one is illegal on stolen land. No one is illegal on stolen land. No one is illegal on stolen land.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Yeah. Now pause, because this is one of those sentences that sounds deep until you think about it for more than 4 seconds. First of all, this isn't some random podcast clip. This is the Grammys, a room full of millionaires sponsored by corporations, broadcasted globally. And Billie's takeaway is basically America's bad, borders fake, applause please.
Shut up.
Here's the problem. When you say stolen land, you're talking about history. Complicated history, violent history, multiple empires, tribes, and borders changing over hundreds of years. It's not a TikTok caption. You don't just throw the line out and pretend you solve geopolitics. And the funniest part is Billie lives in a multi-million-dollar mansion in Los Angeles, on land that actually belonged to Indonesia's tribes. So if we're doing the stolen land argument seriously, shouldn't she be the first one to start packing her bags? Because according to her logic, ownership doesn't count, borders don't count, laws don't count, so why does her deed count? And this is where people start saying she talks out of her ass. And she does. Not because she has an opinion, anyone can have an opinion, but because there's zero consistency between what she says and how she lives. You get it? Come on bro, keep up. It's easy to say no one is illegal when you have private security, gated properties, and millions in the bank. It's easy to hate borders when you're protected by them. And then of course her brother just jumps in online to defend her like a good boy he is, calling critics terrible people and deflecting, throwing insults instead of actually addressing the point, because that's always a sign your argument is solid. And here's the thing people miss. This isn't about hating Billie Eilish. This is about celebrities thinking microphone equals expertise. If she actually believes what she said, then there should be actions behind it. Not applause, not vibes or Instagram stories. Real action. Otherwise it's just performance activism. And that's why people are mad. Not because she's young, because nobody gives a fuck. Not because she's famous, but because she says something big, absolute statements with zero responsibility attached. You don't get to oversimplify complex issues, ignore your own privilege, and then act shocked when people call you out. That's not activism. That's a noise. And maybe she doesn't have no brain cells, clearly. But if you're going to speak on big things this confidently, on stage, this massive, you should probably think a little harder before opening your mouth. Because sounding deep isn't the same as being right. Also, there were a lot of celebrities who strongly disagree with what she said. Of course, if you're a decent person and you have an IQ over 1, you would disagree with her. Anyway, I just had to talk about this because it was pissing me off so much. We're making the wrong people famous here. So, what are you gonna do? Anyway, thank you all so much for watching the video. See you in the next one. Deuces. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Why are you still watching? Get out.